Hey Cancers, welcome to Tarot Heal. Welcome to the place where we Tarot Heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Welcome to your May reading. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm MIG, Tarot Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. The Etsy link is below to purchase that. All right, let's get started. I come to you, humble God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Cancer Collective needs to know? Fall, May. All right. So, first of all, I do love this energy. I mean, at least how it's starting off. I don't know if it's because I just drank a bunch of water and I'm feeling excited. But no, it just feels good. All right. So we have the Temperance card coming out at the bottom of the deck with the Magician card. It's like being divinely led. I feel like there's some creative outbursts that are about to come through, like creative inspiration projects, you know. So we do have get creative and we have versatility coming out here. All right. It is being divinely guided, whatever this creation is. And we do have the Underworld coming out. You know, that could be like shadow work, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this is more like deeper desires, like really creating what you really want, you know? I just feel good. I like this. All right. Ooh, a World card just showed up. Yeah, it's like creating what you really want, actively creating. Okay, what are we doing here? Empress. All right. Get what you want. All right, what's going on with Cancers? All right, we have the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse. Okay. I forgot to burn this before. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords coming out. Burning Palo Santo. The Ace of Swords coming out with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is like the end of a cycle. A painful one, right? Or a cycle that's just not serving you. It doesn't have to feel like major pain, but it's just something that wasn't in alignment, so it was some level of pain to your spirit because you weren't living your truth. And that's about to be over. And I feel like it's over because someone is taking ownership of their life, holding themselves accountable for what they want and actually going for it. I don't feel like somebody's being forced into it. You know, I mean, it's definitely divine intervention, so someone's definitely being nudged. But I feel like someone actively just kind of woke up to life like, look, I want more. I want this, and I'm going to go and get that, you know, and that's just amazing. If this is you, kudos to you, blessings to you, okay? All that positive energy. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, let me have the Nine of Wands, Magician card. All right, someone, I don't know why, but there's some type of defeatist attitude here. So the Emperor and the Empress. All right. All right, so letting go of the old cycle, right? Letting go of this path that's no longer serving you. Finally letting that go, realizing that wasn't your authentic path. Great. Queen of Pentacles, realizing like, okay, having this independent thought of what you need in your life and trying to honor it, all right? But there's also this feeling of struggle. I'm going to look into that, okay? Struggle as to how to make this happiness happen. Probably struggle, with the Magician card coming out in reverse. It's like someone doesn't believe that they can make it happen. Even though they're feeling led to do it, it doesn't seem like there's much confidence behind it yet. Someone might feel like, oh my gosh, I have to just fight for this, you know, and I don't know if that's really the case. Why is this 9 of Wands here? Oh, it's feeling defeated because of the truth. Okay. Hold on. So someone realized their life wasn't in alignment, and something about that is making someone feel kind of defeated. Like, wait, I wasn't in alignment this whole time? Like, so whether this is about love and you're putting effort into love and you're like, oh, this is the wrong one? Or the career and like, oh, so I really want to do that? You know, it's something about that that makes someone feel defeated. Like, oh, now I have to start all over. Someone's getting into this like struggle mode as to how to transition into the life they actually desire. With that, I would say, once again, this Temperance card is coming out again, which is about divine intervention, divine inspiration. You're going to get inspired with clever solutions as to how to make this transition over. You're going to have to get out of that defeatist mindset, though, so you can actually get this. Be open to solutions, okay? Not open to perceived failures, all right? Watch your thoughts and watch your words. Check your words here. Set the proper boundaries in your mind as far as what you allow yourself to believe. Okay, you can have, all right? Yeah. Set the affirmations, do all that stuff. If you haven't watched that full moon reading, the part 2, it talks about this, where it seems like things seem a little bit worse than what they actually are. And what we need to realize is that any effort that we're taking, especially with you guys. Oh, and this is a Cancer. Okay. Actually, so those 2 full moon readings that I did, part 1 was a Cancer. It was supposed to be a Cancer reading. All right. So you guys definitely are getting a push, you know, energetically from your guides. Okay. Every step that you're definitely in a lucky, fertile time. Any step that you take right now, especially the Cancer Collective, it will be magnified. All right. You take a step and you're like, oh, this might not be enough. And your spirit guide is going to come through and put some extra pixie dust on it to make it enough, right? You might think that, oh, it's going to take, you know, a couple of years for this tree to grow. And they put some extra fertilizer in that thing and it grows in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It's like that, where you're not alone in this transition. This usually happens when you are going on the right path. You know, when you're on the right path, things get accelerated because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So things kind of move out the way. You guys have nothing to worry about here. The only thing is just believe with the Magician card. The only thing is you'll be getting in your own way if you don't believe in your ability to co-create. If you don't believe that you could take a step and the universe could take a step with you. If you don't believe that that's how it can work, then you might get in your own way, okay, with sending out those ripples of doubt. Definitely watch the full moon, both full moon readings, okay? If you haven't already. Yeah, see, it's that defeatist mentality. Oof. That was another thing with that reading, 10 of Cups. See, someone might not feel like they can actually have this emotional fulfillment. All right. Another point with the full moon reading, it was talking about how the full moon is Scorpio. It was talking about how you have to just believe. You have to get out of struggle mode and realize you're not in struggle mode anymore. Especially with all this heavy divine guidance, it's like you do not have to struggle anymore. Meaning, in what it is that you're pursuing and that you're desiring, you're actually in a very fortunate cycle for yourself. So just take advantage of that and don't waste your time in this defeatist mentality. You're wasting the energy. Okay? You're wasting your luck. Be wildly optimistic right now. All right? And then also lean more into spirit right now as well. Like consult with every move, right? And set the intention of getting closer to spirit, getting closer to your guides. However that plays out for you. If that's just getting on your knees and praying every morning. If that's setting the affirmations, doing affirmations in the mirror every morning. However you pray, however you manifest, whatever your thing is. Do more of that. Or even if you already do it, do more. Okay? It's time for you to get closer, especially in this time. Queen of Swords. You can have major clarity and make the smartest and most clever moves to make this transition happen for you, make this fortune and new cycle happen for you. I'll give you an example. I have a certain goal that I want to reach, and I was just brainstorming, like, how do I make this goal happen? And then I was like, wait, why am I racking my brain? Hey, I set the intention to make blah, 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 blah goal happen. And then I got creative ideas as to how to make that happen. And I was like, holy shit, that was so easy. It just came to me. And no, it wasn't me, right? It was me putting it out there, putting the intention out there, and then the universe responding with the solution that I wanted. So that's what I'm saying. It can flow. You have to believe. That's magician mode. Believe that you are a magician and you can move like that, and things will be this clear. Okay? This clarity comes from the knowingness. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. With the Queen of Swords and this bird up here. This is me trying to get the goal, right? And let's say the clouds were up here. The clouds would represent, oh man, how do I make this happen? How do I do this? Okay, maybe I could do A, B, and C, blah, blah, blah. You know, that would be clouds. The clouds coming down and it being a clear blue sky and nothing but the bird representing intuitive guidance. That's just like, that's you being a magician, not letting the thoughts cloud your vision, just only vision, and then you move with clarity. That felt important. I hope I said that right. All right, but anyway, with that clarity, with the Seven of Wands, with that clarity, you could stand on your own too. Like, no, this makes sense. I know this makes sense because I got the divine. I got the divine on my side. Okay, I got my guides telling me, showing me the best way to move. Like, come on, you're not telling me nothing. But yeah. All right, where are we? Blockage. Oh, I forgot we had the Emperor come out. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Yeah, it's just stepping into your power and believing it. With the Five of Wands coming out there, that's a conflict. It's inner conflict into stepping into your own power, sitting on that throne. Okay. What's a blockage? Oh, the Emperor want to show out. It's like, I ain't ready to go back in that deck yet. Moon card. So I mentioned the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords came out. All right. The Nine of Swords popped out too. So the Five of Swords, that's that defeatist mentality. The Nine of Swords, which is the anxiety. How do I make this goal happen? How do I do this? Should I do A, B, and C? Getting rid of that. Okay, the Nine of Swords. That came out in reverse. What's a blockage? I'm so happy about this reading because all the readings I did so far just was not the energy I want to be in on a Saturday. So the blockage, Judgment card in reverse. So this is like the decision, like, look, I'm not struggling anymore. I'm not going to put myself through this anxiety and worry anymore. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to choose to be a magician now. So this is what I'm saying, that holding yourself accountable, okay? And that opens up the portal. This get creative, versatility, it opens up that new, these new ideas. It summons it, if you will. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles along with the Five of Cups in reverse. So that defeatist attitude, that stems from being not on your path, or the realization that you were not, the realization that you weren't on your path. Drop that regret. I mean, the thing is, that was supposed to happen. You were supposed to go on a specific path, and now you're meant to switch and go on your authentic path. Think of everything else as training ground for the real deal. That's it. You were in training. Now it's time to be a real full-on magician. All right? The only problem with that is, and I know it's easier said than done, because the problem with the training period is that a lot of us have built solid things. Okay, we have roots in our training period because we thought that was our life. We thought that was our path. Now we're realizing, oh, that wasn't my path at all. But what do I do about all the things that I built on this path? You know, i.e. maybe family, relationships, solid friendships, my career path. What do I do about everything that I built in training? Now you're telling me I have to go to the real world? College isn't the real world, huh? You know, it's like that. Don't beat yourself up about it though. It's supposed to play out that way. All right. What are they feeling to say? And King of Pentacles is coming out, that level of independence. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Now we have the King of Pentacles coming out. We have the Emperor and the Empress coming out as well. Major stability within yourself, integration, all right? Because there's a level of masculine energy and feminine energy that needs to come together to become a full-on magician, right? As using your feminine energy to receive this intuitive guidance, and then using your masculine energy to act on the guidance, right? So this balance is coming into play now. You're coming into integration of your yin and yang, so congratulations. And now it's time to acknowledge that and practice that, okay? Practice being that. All right. It's still in between. It's still in between two worlds. I don't know if the acknowledgement is there that you've reached this level, okay, where you can be a magician, because you're still in struggle mode. You're like, if I was a magician, then why was I doing this and that and that? Yeah, because you weren't that before, okay? You're a magician now. So it's time to recognize, oh, it's two energy. Two swords coming out. It's time to recognize you are different now. Okay, it's time to recognize you are integrated, okay? Or at least this is a time for you to be integrated, and for you to practice being a full-on magician, okay? Working with spirit and creating and manifesting the life that you want. Practice it, try it. Just try it, you know, have fun with it. Especially for those of you who have been doing shadow work, this is a result of that, all right? That level of strength, all right? Eight of Wands coming out. Once again with this beautiful bird, this intuitive guidance above their head, right? So this Eight of Wands coming out, this is like being pushed. This is divine guidance again. Things just flowing. It can flow, all right? It's... You're going to have full faith though, all right? Because this came out in reverse along with the Two of Wands coming out sideways. Because you're half a magician. No, you're a full-on magician, but because you half believe it, you know it in theory, but not in practice yet, that's why things aren't flowing. Once you really say, I am a magician, judgment call, and I'm going to move as such, and I'm going to ask with intentions, and I'm going to know and have faith that I will receive what I need from the universe. And you start moving with that level of conviction, it opens. The path clears. Okay? The clouds clear. The solutions come in very quickly. All right? It can be easier. Whatever solution you're looking for, or whatever move you're trying to make, ask. Do it the magician way, not the way that you're used to doing it. Don't do it the human way. Do it as a spiritually guided person. All right? What's the advice? Oh, my ears are ringing. Hold up now. Yeah, being that the full moon reading, the collective reading came out while I was trying to do a Cancer reading. You guys should definitely be watching that. I feel like your guides are so close. They're very involved. You know, they don't stay involved all the time. But right now at this time, they want to make sure you see them or you feel them or you know that they are there and they are ready to help, that they're loyal and they love you. If you're getting signs and numbers and animals and dreams, pay attention to all of that at this time. I don't know if it's because of the water moon. I don't know what transits are happening outside of that Scorpio full moon, but this is a time. This is a window of opportunity for the Cancer Collective. It's beautiful. All right. Page of Pentacles. Taking the steps here. Eight of Cups. Taking the steps to walk on away. Walk away from the old way. This old belief system. Your human way of doing things. Start taking a step away. Practice. Test it. All right. Ask for that feather. You know, start flexing that muscle. And then go on to the bigger things like, you know, whatever the thing is you're going for. All right. It's time to start building up your magician muscle. All right. You got it. All right. What's the power animal? Butterfly spirit and bat spirit. Butterfly spirit, a transformation. Transformation is beautiful. Bat spirit, a rebirth is reassured. Yeah. You're transforming into a beautiful, magical butterfly. And you have to start flexing that. Start flexing them wings. Like you're not going to become, like you're already this, right? You're already the butterfly, but it's like, okay, now you got to learn how to use them wings. It's a new set of wings here. All right. Do you know how to fly yet? No, but you're not going to learn if you don't start flexing it. You start strengthening your wings. Okay. So first you try to fly a little bit and come down, you know, and then keep trying to fly higher and higher. Metaphor for try to attract certain things into your life, little things at a time, and then keep asking, you know, make the request bigger and bigger, closer and closer to your manifestation that you want to attract here, all right? Until you can do this, you can attract things with full faith and knowingness that you are a powerful magician, all right? All right, Cancers, y'all got this. I hope you use this beautiful, lucky time wisely, all right? Also, know that your ancestors and your guides are very close. Talk to them. Just sit in that room. Say, okay, I don't know who it is, but I'm speaking to my guides of my highest good. Thanking you for your presence. Ask them what you want, or tell them to give you a sign of some sort. You can choose a sign that you want, okay? Because, you know, signs could get weird. So if you want it to be a white feather, okay? If you want it to be a butterfly, okay? If you want it to be a horn honk, I think I mentioned this in another reading, like how I started before it became like affirmations and specific things. It was like, okay, I'm gonna ask a question, honk. 1 for yes, 2 for no, you know, let me know you're here. Let me hear a honk right now, you know, and that's like very little things that can freak me out, you know? So things like that. So try baby steps before. But that also depends on where you're at. If you're already in magician mode and you already understand the connection that you have with your guides, then more. All right. Whatever you're doing right now, more of that. Okay. So lean more in. Get closer, even closer. All right. You guys got the point. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG. And yeah, until we meet again. Peace.